All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. In this reading, we're going to look into the death of Sandra Birchmore. Matthew Farwell, a 38-year-old police officer, is accused of murdering the 3-month pregnant woman that he had groomed since the age of 15. Well, those are the allegations, that he groomed her, he got her pregnant, and that he killed her. He strangled her. Her death was initially ruled a suicide, but her family believes that it was staged to look like a suicide to kind of cover up for the crimes of this police officer. So we're going to look into this, okay, guys? Before we jump into this reading, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. All right, guys. Let's start by looking into Sandra Birchmore and Matthew Farwell's relationship. Platonic, romantic, whatever may be. We're going to look into the energy. It's kind of, oh man. Well, okay, well, let's just pull in. Let's just pull and see what we get. Okay. We'll get one card for Sandra and one card for Matthew Farwell. Messy. The energy between them. Sandra, King of Wands. Matthew Farwell, King of Pentacles. Energy between them. Lovers. So they were lovers. She was very sexually attracted to him. For Farwell, he liked the feeling of being in control. Very domineering. Wow. These are just the cards that I saw, okay? I'm not going to keep them, but the truth is that he was responsible for trying to bury what he did, this death. There was some kind of argument, some kind of conflict that broke out between the two of them. So they were in a romantic connection. Look at... She was very sexually attracted to him. This is a man who she looked up to, she admired. She respected him because of his position. She really felt like this was a real connection. She probably believed that, oh, well, he can't be with me because of his job. And how will it look? He has a wife, but he really loves me. He has children, and then he has another one on the way. And then he has this one child that doesn't belong with the other kids that he has. He had this child out of wedlock. He's been... She was a third party. He got her pregnant. But he already had a wife, and this was a secret. He didn't want this to come out because it was going to bring a lot of chaos and conflict in his life. So he felt like the best thing to do was to end Sandra. He thought he could bury the truth. He thought he could hide. He thought he could hide from the consequences, and that he would, once he did the deed, that he was going to sail off and live happily ever after. But this came back to, yeah, his secrets came back out. They're going after him. They know the truth. where he at one point had some kind of authority, that he no longer has. He hid the corrupt shit that he hid behind his badge. He no longer has that. His luck is over with the Wheel of Fortune. His luck is over with this Wheel of Fortune. This guy is very nervous about where this wheel is going to land. The heart, the broken heart. He knows it's about to land on the broken heart, or it has. Okay, so we have, this is Sandra, the energy between them, Matthew Farwell. What can you tell us about the King of Pentacles? This is Farwell over here. Jealousy. Mind control. Didn't I say that that he is very domineering? He liked to have control of someone who they saw was weaker than. He would use jealousy to try and control her. This is a very toxic connection. Yeah, he would use his partner or his spouse to get her jealous, to try and control her. He has regret. What's the regret? He's regretting this affair. Had he not kept this secret hidden, he wouldn't be in the... But then look what we have at the bottom. We have imprisonment, suicide. He was very egotistical. Female, male, devil, clean up. Oh, wow. Okay. What can you tell us about Sandra over here with the King of Wands? Can you tell us about Sandra? We have inside, child, what's inside? Healing, and then we have death. Hidden. He wanted to keep the affair hidden. He had regrets because he had an affair. He got someone pregnant. That's how he got inside. Maybe they were arguing, they were fighting, and she's like, I don't want to see you. Stay, I don't know. They could have gotten in an argument. And to let him inside, he promised her that we're going to heal this. I want to be part of my child's life. But he killed her. He killed her to keep this affair hidden. So how did Farwell take the news about having a child with Birchmore? How did he react to this news? I have Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles speaks of juggling. Like oh my God, I have this on over here and I have this over here, and how am I going to manage this? Two of Pentacles. Like two babies, two kids, two new children, the devil. How am I going to hide this? Six of Wands. I have a lot of work, a lot of this. Wow, the Tower, Five of Swords. He was not happy about this. How am I gonna, I wanted to play the field. Now I have this wide open field that needs tending to, and now it's just me. I don't know how to handle this. The Tower fell. He was, oh my God, he was so not happy about finding out, when he found out about this pregnancy. The moment he heard, he's like, that's it. I'm gonna have to get rid of her. Damn. He did not take the news of Sandra's pregnancy well. Eight of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. If the news gets out that I have a child with this girl, I'm gonna lose my job. That's what he's saying. I'm gonna lose my job. The Devil. And that's why he's trying to figure out, decide what is he gonna do here. Eight of Pentacles speaks of his work. Five of Pentacles speaks of loss of finances, loss of job because of his devilish deeds. Now he's weighing, what am I going to do? Am I going to play house and try to keep Sandra happy? Or how am I going to handle all this? I can't. He was overwhelmed. He didn't know what to do. Sandra was happy. Everybody, yeah. Ace of Cups. She was excited about this new beginning. Knight of Swords. She thought this man was her knight in shining armor, that we were going to go live happily ever after, but he just, this is typical. Oh, I'm in a miserable marriage and I'm going to leave my wife, but, this with work and this with my, they're sick or something like that. I was going to ask if she knew that he was going to have another child. Eight of Wands. No, he kept it. I think he kept this news from her. He was emotionally manipulating her. King of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse. He was blocking this. He was blocking this news. Eight of Wands in reverse, blocking communication about his growing family. Because if she knew the truth, he had to keep her under control. If she knew the whole truth, that him and his wife are going to have another child, Four of Swords, it was over for him. He had to keep playing nice. King of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe she found out that him and his wife had another child, and she threatened him. He's like, oh, I thought you said it was over and you're over here having a baby with her. When we're supposed to be having a baby. Six of Swords. The Empress. Six of Pentacles. You told me you weren't giving to her anymore. You told me you weren't sleeping with her anymore. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Three of Cups. You told me you wanted to. She was becoming too much of an issue for him. She threatened his family life, his work life, his life, and he didn't know what to do. So the only way out is how he saw it. The only way out was to eliminate her. So the plot. He was plotting. He's telling her, the mother, I come in peace. I'm happy about this kid, I promise. He's lying. this baby is bringing destruction to his life. And because he feels like he's the law, he felt like he could get away with this. Nobody would question that this was suicide. His secrets would be safe. He could just discard her like some kind of piece of trash because he's the law. His friends are the law, and they cover for one another. They hide their secrets. See, he's throwing this cup overboard. Like, oh, this connection, this relationship went to shit. I'm just gonna throw my cup in the ocean. No one will ever find it. There was a fight. There was an argument. What was this argument? This conflict that took place? I'm thinking of this could have happened. This is what sort of set things in motion. Something came out, some kind of secret came out. And this is when it caused a lot of fuss. It pissed him off. I got colds. Hold on. Hold on. Look at these. Homicide. Whatever secret came out, this is when he started to think, oh, crime. This is it. Crime of passion, homicide. These are the thoughts that were creeping into his mind. With cult, we are the law. Me and my friends, me and my buddies, me and my brothers, we are the law. This is a cult. They like to control. This is a cult that cleans up each other's mess. These are people who like to have control of others. We are the law. Oh my God. But there was a truth that came out that caused a lot of trouble for him and for her. What kind of trouble did this cause for him? Stress, worry. About what? His work? Okay. She was trying to get control over him, trying to strong arm him. You better commit to me, or I'm going to tell your job what you've been up to. And he knew that if this got out, it was going to cause some problems. I wish things could be different. You and I were too young. She was too young. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, she wanted him to be more open and vulnerable with her. She wanted him to tell her how he felt about her, because in her mind, she really believed that they were like soulmates or something. And he could have been trying to break it off, saying, maybe, we got into this. I wish things could be different, but we were too young. He was trying to, I don't know, maybe she's trying to strong arm him. I was too young. It's going to threaten your job. You better tell, I'm going to tell everybody how things really are. I'm going to tell everybody how I feel. I don't know, something like that. I know I messed everything up. I don't react when people mention you. Okay. Let's see, what can you tell us about this situation here? What can you tell us about this situation? too. Let's look into the Nine of Swords, his stress, his worry. Inside, this female let him, oh, inside. Surveillance. The surveillance video that they have of him entering her apartment. That's what has him worried. That's what has him worried. It's like, oh my God. The plot when he went into her house. We have social media. Maybe social media got a hold of this story, and yeah, Facebook, something about a Facebook group talking about this cover-up, and that has him worried. Cover-up to cover up this child. The truth about this child. And how he assassinated his accomplice. Like, you know, she was a victim, but she saw herself as his soulmate. Like, he really loves me. If he wasn't in this horrible relationship, we would be together. Like, she kind of saw him as his partner in crime. I'm helping you commit. Oh my God, this is sick. This is like role playing, like really sick, disturbed role playing, hotel, motel. They could have been meeting up at hotels. Because he has a family. He had to get, look at this. Death. He had to get rid of her. What's the road? What is the road about? What's the road? What's road about? Yeah, this is the road he went down, Five of Cups. He thought that the Wheel of Fortune was always gonna, you know, he was always it was always gonna land in his favor, but he's realizing now that the road he went down led to his own demise, his own downfall. And what's so sad is that he has a family. He has a wife and 3 children, and then he murdered the person that he was having an affair with and his child. All because he wanted to cover up his crimes. Yeah. All right. Likely outcome for Matthew Farwell. You have King of Cups. He's trying to convince his family, his wife, that he loves her and he only cares about them, her and his children. Maybe because his wife is thinking about cutting him out, knowing the truth of what he's done. She's like, oh, get away from me, pig. Ugh. Even the wife is disgusted. She might try to stay strong for a little bit, but eventually she's going to be like, I can't do this. I can't be a part of this. The whole world hates me for standing by your side. That's why she's going to move away from him, because she might get a lot of backlash for standing by her husband's side if she chooses to do that. Let's see if Sandra wants to come through and say anything. So he tried so hard to, he did everything he could to avoid losing his family, and he still lost it. He's still gonna lose his family. And then the courts are gonna take care of the rest. His life is gonna come crumbling down. He was always sneaking around with her behind his wife's back. It was built, their relationship, their home, their life was built on a very unstable foundation. That's why it came crumbling down. And that's what she told him, it's not going to last. And even after her death, he tried so hard to keep it from falling down. It's still going to fall down. Sandra's coming through saying, I told you to stop keeping secrets. Make up your mind. What's going to make you happy? And he couldn't make up his mind. He just felt comfortable being a snake, a deceitful liar, playing the part. Like he's this good cop, good father. All that comes crashing down. Everything. The whole world's going to see everything. See him for exactly who he is. He's going to lose everything. His job, his family, his life. All because he couldn't keep it real with himself. To get the help that he needed. And to... God. Sandra Birchmore actually believed that this was her guy, her man. He fed this to her. I'm so in love with you, and I'm just stuck in this horrible marriage. And she oh my God. She really believed that. She was really trying to help him. Like, she believed that she was trying to help him by trying to convince him to follow his happiness. And she thought that happiness was her. You know, he's very selfish. And he doesn't care about anyone but himself. Nine of Pentacles. What's this? Yeah, she thought this life with Matthew Farwell was her happily ever after. He has a good job. We're about to have a baby. We love each other. She realized maybe after she found out that he had been lying to her and that he and his wife were expecting another child. She threatened him. Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody about your lying ways, your deceitful ways. I'm going to tell you everybody about this kid. It's going to hurt your wife. Everything that you've built with her, it's going to come crumbling down. She was threatening to end his relationship. You know, she was threatening his relationship because she was getting fed up with him playing games with her. She was growing up and she was breaking out of the control that he had over her. Because remember, mind control. There was something about controlling her mind. And he was starting to lose that. It got hidden. He wanted to keep this hidden. His partner in crime. And that's Sandra. She saw herself that way. Well, alright guys. I don't know what else to look into. I don't know what else to look into. Final message. Page of Wands. There's some kind of official news or announcement that's going to be made. The Empress. Maybe this could be... We have the Empress, Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. This could be a statement that maybe Farwell's wife might make. Sandra Birchmore's mother might make. We have Queen of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Queen of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be an official documentation to Sandra Birchmore's mother that there's three people, maybe 3 police officers who were working together. Maybe charges are going to be brought against them. They're letting the mother know. They could be communicating this to Sandra's mother. This could also be when this news comes that these 3 officers are going to be charged with something, cover up, abuse of power, whatever they're being charged with. This is when Farwell's wife might make some kind of statement saying, I do not want to be associated with this man. She might send apologies and condolences to the family of Sandra Birchmore, but she's going to try to distance herself from him. And she is. She was victimized in all this as well. There was so many people that got hurt because of one person's actions. His family, the people who care about him, but also, I'm sorry, the victims' families, the people who love the victim, and also his own. Because they had no idea that this was going on. Ten of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, I'm getting a lot of blockages. No matter which way they went, they were blocked, burdened and blocked, and but they're finding the path to victory and justice. Getting justice for Sandra Birchmore, because that's what her family really cares about, the truth, even if the truth is painful. King of Swords, they want the truth. They want the truth. And that's the truth that Sandra Birchmore did not commit suicide. Anything else? Anything else? I'm getting with fake death. With fake death. The manner of her death was fake. I got this with Donna Adelson, that they were contemplating different ways that they could get rid of Dan Markel. And that's what he was going through, what was going through his head. What are the different ways that I can eliminate her? Make it look like her family was trying to collect life insurance. Maybe it looked like drug or poison. Dismember her. Throw her in the water. Oh my God. He was thinking of all kinds of ways that he could hide this crime. Maybe she would go missing. He was trying different ways that he can do this crime and clean up after himself. But he was caught on video, surveillance, entering Sandra Birchmore's apartment complex, or her apartment building. He went up into her place, her apartment. She let him in because he promised, he falsely made her believe that he wanted to be a part of this child's life. I'm sorry. She let him in. 20 minutes later, he's gone. He's seen leaving. This is someone that he was dating who let him inside. He was jealous, or she was jealous. And she was causing too much trouble for him. Excuse me. Well, alright guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some clarity in any way that it was supposed to. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate the love and support, and I will see you guys next time.